Hi, in this video I'm going to discuss a single long answer which will fit for the most questions related to the play of 7 Steps Around the Fire by महेश दत्तानी। फिर चाहे वो क्वेश्चन प्लॉट से रिलेटेड हो या कैरेक्टराइजेशन से, समरी से हो या थीम से, और या फिर आपकी पर्सनल व्यूज से हो, ये आंसर आप इन क्वेश्चंस पे अप्लाई कर सकते हैं एंड आई अश्योर यू यू विल गेट मैक्सिमम मार्क्स। 7 Steps Around the Fire by Mahesh Dattani. The stated play beautifully deals with the pathetic plight of the Hijras, their way of life, their ardent sense of individual identity in a cruel atmosphere, where a minister had the young Hijra burned to death. Mahesh Dattani, a Sahitya Academy Award winner, playwright from India, in this play spotlighted the plight of Hijras in Indian society. It presents the idea that powerful always exploit the weak. The play highlights the ridicule and discrimination against the transgendered in our society and the hollowness of the middle class lives lives through this play. The family in the Tani's play stands for society at large. His characters search for security and acceptance. The central character of the play, Uma, who is the protagonist of the play, introduces the other character through her interaction. Uma, she is the wife of Suresh, a superintendent of police, is working on a thesis for which she takes up Kamla's case as a study for research. She faces numerous problems while doing so, as Kamla is a transgender who gets killed in a mysterious circumstances. The play opens with the chanting of Sanskrit marriage mantra that fade out to the sound of the rustle and flame of fire. This turn is pushed to the background by a piercing scream. The sound of the fire resumes and engulfs the setting. Manaswamy, the constable, attends Uma when she goes to the office of Superintendent of Police. Then Uma asks him if Hijra will talk to her. At this, Manaswamy chuckles and says that Hijra have to talk to her. If it does not, it will be beaten. Nothing special happens in the first meeting of Uma Rao with Hijra Anarkali. First, Anarkali ignores Uma. At this, Manaswamy orders the other prisoners to beat Anarkali. Their first meeting ends. Uma returns to home. Anarkali remains in jail. When Uma returned home, she and her husband began to talk about Anarkali. Suresh said he is allowing her to go through these cases for her thesis and she must not feel any compassion for them because they all are liars. Uma thinks the origination of Hijra community. The term Hijra is taken from Urdu language, which is a combination of Hindi, Persian, and Arabic language. Its literal meaning is neither male nor female. Another mythical story is connected with god Rama. He was going to cross the river and go into forest for 14 years. All the inhabitants of the city Ayodhya wanted to follow him. Ram did not want that, so he ordered his followers by saying, "Men and women turn back." Some of his male followers were in dilemma. They were not ready to leave him, so they said they were not women and sacrificed their masculinity to become neither men nor women and followed Ram, Lakshman, and Sita to forest. On the second time, when Uma and Manaswamy go to meet Anarkali, Anarkali asks for a cigarette to Manaswamy, but he denies. Then Anarkali, in order to get cigarette, speaks how human relation creates and indicate Uma as her mother and Manaswamy as her brother. The action in the play moves in the form of investigation of the case. Uma decides to meet Champa, head of Hijra. She offers the bail money to Champa for the bail of Anarkali. Salim's intervention brings complication in the play because he was searching for one photograph. In her quest to reveal the mystery of Kamla's murder, Uma maintains the grace of good human being. She inquires about the identity of Salim and his relationship with Kamla at Mr. Sharma's place. Mr. Sharma plans to break the relationship of Subbu, his son, and Kamla by killing Kamla. He conspires to burn her alive and then arranges for the second marriage of his son. But Subbu is not ready for this relationship. He shoots himself dead at the time of his marriage arranged by his father. The murder case, although now solved and hushed up to maintain the so called patriarchal tradition, Anarkali and her other mates remain in same mysterious world. It means, in the views of our society and literature, the discourse of gender is still in its premature condition. The society is still hesitating to accept them in the mainstream discussion. The marginal themes such as emancipation and liberation of eunuchs, the means transgender, the mentality prevailing in society is still very narrow. In this play, Suresh considers such theme to be just crap. We have still a long way to go. थैंक यू. मैंने इस प्ले सेवन स्टेप्स अराउंड द फायर का एक्सप्लेनेशन अपने प्रीवियस वीडियो में बनाया है. उसका लिंक मैंने डिस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्स में दे दिया है. अगर आपको उसको देखना हो तो प्लीज़ आप वहाँ से देख सकते हैं. थैंक यू.